In this video, we will discuss another explanation about the origin of the universe, which is the Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory is the currently accepted theory that explains the origin and evolution of the universe. The Big Bang Theory postulates that 13.8 billion years ago, the universe expanded from a tiny, dense, and hot mass to its present size and much cooler state. This table summarizes the different events in Big Bang. In the Big Bang era, that is 0 to 10 raised to the negative 43 seconds later, the temperature was infinite. During this era, there was an infinitely small, dense, primeval fireball. There was also a super unified force wherein gravity, strong force, electromagnetic force, and weak force were unified. In Planck time era, that is 10 raised to the negative 43 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 32 Kelvin. Further, gravity was separated, leaving unified forces, which includes the strong force, electromagnetic force, and the weak force. In the end of Grand Unified Theory era, or the end of God era, that is 10 raised to the negative 35 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 27 Kelvin. In this era, strong force separated from the unified force. Further, quarks and leptons begin to form. Around 10 raised to the negative 35 to 10 raised to the negative 37 seconds later, the temperature is still 10 raised to 27 Kelvin. The universe increased by a factor of 10 raised to 30 to 10 raised to 40. Thus, this is known as the inflation era. In the end of unified forces era, that is 10 raised to the negative 12 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 15 Kelvin. In this era, the weak force and electromagnetic force split up and the protons and neutrons begin to form from quarks. In the heavy particle era, or 10 raised to the negative 7 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 14 Kelvin. And there was a full swing production of protons and neutrons. In the era of light particle, or 10 raised to the negative 4 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 12 Kelvin, and electrons and positrons begin to form. In the era of nucleosynthesis, or 100 seconds later, the temperature dropped to 10 raised to 9 to 10 raised to 7 Kelvin. In this era, helium, deuterium, and few other elements were formed. 380,000 years after, the temperature was dropped to 3,000 Kelvin. This was the end of the radiation domination and the beginning of the matter domination. This is known as the recombination era. 500 million years after, the temperature dropped to 10 Kelvin. This is known as the galaxy formation era because galaxies and other structures were formed during this period. Approximately 14 billion years after, which is now, the temperature is 3 Kelvin. That's all for today. See you when I see you.